All right. Now we're doing W3Schools HTML tutorial, HTML links. All right, so links are found in nearly all web pages. Links allow users to click their way from page to page. I'm sure we used a link or two to get here. HTML links, which are hyperlinks, and that's what that says. We can click on a link and jump to another document. When we move the mouse over a link, the mouse arrow will turn into a little hand. Yes, very true. Note, a link does not have to be text. A link can be an image or any other HTML element, like this banner or this banner. So yeah, we knew that though. We knew that intuitively, intrinsically, I don't know what the word is. So now we're on to HTML links syntax. The HTML tags defines a hyperlink. It has the following syntax. href, all right? So I guess that means hyperlink reference? I don't know. Equals URL inside of these quotation marks, and then it's going to have the link text right here, and then the close A. And the A stands for anchor, all right? The most important attribute of the anchor element is the href attribute. That's very important. Look how it turns green, which indicates the link's destination. All right. The link text is the part that will be visible to the reader. Clicking on the link text will send the reader to the specified URL address. I believe it. Okay. So now let's look at an example. This example shows how to create a link to W3Schools.com. All right. So we've got the href equals and then the link, and then visit W3Schools.com as the text, and then the close A. So let's try it ourselves. Here's that stuff, and here's what it looks like right here. All right, let's click it. Goes to the W3Schools page. Awesome. All right. So here's some more info. By default, links will appear as follows in all browsers. An unvisited link is underlined and blue. A visited link is underlined and purple. An active link is underlined and red. Let's go see. Let's run this. So right there, it's, I guess that's the blue for now. And then once we click it, it turns red. And now it's right here. But we can't go back, can we? But if we could go back, we could see that it was already clicked. But it doesn't work like that, sadly. But anyway, links can be, of course, be styled with CSS, of course, to get another look. Of course. Anyway, HTML links, the target attribute. So by default, the linked page will be displayed in the current browser window. To change this, we must specify another target for the link. All right. So by default, I'm going to read it again. By default, the linked page will be displayed in the current browser window. The link. Oh yeah. So it goes to this one. So like if we click this one, it goes to another one in the same window. All right. But to change this, we must specify another target for the link. So the target attribute specifies where to open the linked document. The target attribute can have one of the following values. So it can be self, which is the default. So I guess we never have to use that. We could have blank, which opens the document in a new window or tab. So kind of like the try it ourselves, we click this and now it's in this tab. We've also got parent, which opens the document in the parent frame. Don't know what that means. Top, which opens the document in the full body of the window. So basically, it's like those ads, those pop-up ads, which is just one line straight across, and then there's the X over here. I think that's what the top is. So let's look at an example. Use target equals blank to open. We're going to use target equals blank to open the linked document in a new browser window or tab. All right, so let's try it ourselves. Here, this should be targeting blank right there. So let's click this, and look, it's in a new tab, just like they said. All right, so that proves that. absolute URLs, pardon me, versus relative URLs. So both examples above are using an absolute URL, so a full web address in the href attribute. But we can have local links, which is a link to a page within the same website. So like any of these right over here, right? Is a local link is specified with a relative URL, so without the HTTPS and all this stuff, all right? So for an example, we've got the absolutes right here, and then the relative, we've got this one, which is in this file. I guess it's right inside this folder's file. And then this one, which goes to this folder and accesses it there. So let's try it ourselves. Click both links, which go here. And so it goes right here. Let's run it again and click CSS tutorial, and it goes right here. So it works. Awesome. And it's going to these pages because look, here's the proof right here. Awesome. All right, that's good. So now we're on to HTML links. Use an image as a link. All right. Give me just a second. Had to move the microphone filter thing. Anyway, so to use an image as a link, we're just going to put the image tag inside the anchor tag. All right. So here's the anchor tag right here. And then in between the anchor tag, the opening and the closing anchor tag, we're going to put this image tag right here. And it's going to make this smiley GIF the link to something, I think. Let's look. Here's the href default, blah, blah, blah. And then here's this. So let's click this. And look, it goes to that page. All right, so that's how we do images. We just do this image thing and put the image there instead of text. Awesome. To link to an email address, we use this mail to thing inside the href attribute to create a link that opens the user's email program to let them send new emails. So we do something like this: a href equals mail to, and then something with an example. All right. So here's this, and if we do this, this thing's going to come up and want us to do something. Awesome. So that's proof right there. That works. Let's go here to button as a link. Okay, to use an HTML button as a link, we have to add some JavaScript code. JavaScript allows us to specify what happens at certain events, such as a click of a button. Okay, so here we've got button. This is the button is the HTML tag, and I think that's the tag. Yeah, it's the tag right here. And then we've got this onClick equals, and this is the JavaScript right here. Document.location now equals the default ASP. So whatever the default thing is. So we click this, and now it's here, the default ASP. All right, so that's how that works right there, using this JavaScript right here. So we'll go over JavaScript at some point. Just trust me, it works. All right, so let's go to this tip. It says learn more about JavaScript in the JavaScript tutorial. Thank you. Link titles. They say that linking your own stuff on your page is good for SEO, and so I'm pretty sure. And this page is definitely more popular than MDM, so I think they know their stuff. At least when SEO, and I guess this stuff too. So link titles. So the title attribute specifies extra information about an element. The information is most often shown as a tooltip when the mouse moves over the element. So we've got this, and now let's prove it. So we've got this, and now we've got that tooltip that shows up right there because of the title thing. Where is that? Because of this title right here. So that title, and there it is right there. Proof. So let's go back. Let's see more on absolute URLs and relative URLs. So here's a full URL right here. We click that. It'll go to this. Okay, so this does this. And then these two are the other two. So right here, we've got a page located in the HTML folder on the current site. So let's try it again. If we click this, it's going to go to this, which is located here. Okay, and link to a page located on the same folder, in the same folder as the current page. So let's try ourselves. It's just the default.asp. It's in the same folder as whatever this is. So we click this, and boom, it shows up just like that. Awesome. All right, so now we've got this, we can read more about this in this file paths thing. Okay, maybe someday. So for the chapter summary, it's basically everything we just did, except for it's just repetitive. It's so repetitive, I don't even want to bother. So we've got this anchor tag link right here. It defines the hyperlink. You can click that if you feel like it. For a more complete list of all available HTML tags, we got this right here, and we can go to the next one. No exercises on this one. So the next one is HTML links, different colors, and we'll see you next time.